Hey, what's up guys? This is my review of the Zeiss Conquest 3 to 12 by 44, a second focal plane absolute badass, especially if you're the type of hunter that appreciates awesome optics. The Zeiss Conquest line is a beast from the lowest magnification to the top. They got some great freaking scopes. Now let's take a quick look at it downrange and I'll show you all the features of it, and I'll be right back with a way to help you get the best price available on this scope. All right, here we go. All right, there that sexy little devil is. Set up in my fixture, we'll be looking at everything at 100 yards. Start out with the eyepiece. Absolutely flawless. This thing is as smooth as a velvet lined glory hole. But like everything Zeiss, it's the glass, it's the image, it's the crystal clear depth perception that you get when you look through a scope like this. The magnification ring, very flawless, just like the eyepiece. It has a little stud on it, give you a little more leverage. There's a look at it at 100 yards, going from the low end to the high end. You get a huge field of view regardless which magnification that you're using. There's nothing fancy about the reticle. It's second focal plane duplex. This scope is the perfect example of something you don't have to do it extra tricky or different than everyone else. Just do it better for the price point. The turrets are capped and they're made out of a really heavy duty plastic. And right here underneath them, you can see the O-ring that's in them. This thing is designed to keep the dust out and the moisture out. And for a scope that is a pure hunting scope, they actually have a really good feel to them, and the way they move and the noise that you get, the feedback from the turret as you make each click. Now here's a look at it going all the way from stop to stop on the vertical tracking to give you an idea of just how much travel you've got. Something like this in a lot of hunting scopes, especially for guys that are using vintage rifles, sometimes the rings don't line up exactly. Having all this extra travel allows you to get a scope that you normally may have run out of adjustment. You'll be able to get it closer to center with a scope like this that has so much travel. This is shown at 100 yards, so that'll give you an idea of just how much adjustability is built into this scope. And something right here on this test, I filmed this with the camera behind it. That way you can see everything is flat imaged all the way across it. You can look on the outside of the actual scope itself and see how clear it is. Look through the scope and it actually is brighter through the scope than it is around the edges of it. That's the reason I filmed this little segment right here with my phone. Now I realize I'm showing the turrets a lot, but for guys like me that test a lot of tactical scopes, this is really impressive for a hunting scope to have turrets that feel like a tactical scope. Here's a box test. I'm running at 1 full revolution in each direction. Through the test, you should be able to hear, over my talking, all of the little clicks as this thing is adjusted from 0 right back to 0. It repeated flawlessly. All right, guys, if you're looking at this Zeiss Conquest or any of the others, there's a lot of different reticles, illuminated, not illuminated. There's a lot of options on this scope. If you'll go to Optics Force, as soon as you click on, you'll see a little pop-up. Generally, it'll be somewhere between 5 to 12% off of optics. So if you look at the prices on the website, you can use that and get even more off. And you will actually talk to a person if you want to give them a call on the phone and ask them a few questions. But believe me, I've had every scope in the Zeiss Conquest line. They are all winners.